What's up, everybody? First off, just want to say thanks for tuning in, checking out the video. If you haven't checked out the Filecoin or the Bitcoin video review that I did on what I think about the overall possibilities on those, please feel free to check those out. Leave a comment, like, subscribe. Just let me know if there's anything that I can improve on, anything that you think I may or may not include, or if you think I'm off. By all means, I'm open to all feedback. So today I want to do a quick review on one, where it's at, where I think it's going, and just a quick technical analysis based on the market overall and what it could potentially do. I'm not really going to go too much in the fundamentals on it. If you want to reach the fundamentals, please be sure to look up Harmony One, www.harmony1. I'll leave a link in the description to check it out in terms of what it does and what it can do. I definitely believe that it does have solid use case. And with that being said, let's get into it. So I'm going to do this review on Binance just because I think that Binance might show a little bit of a better picture. On the other videos I did, it looked a little distorted and I just didn't really like the video quality. So I just want to see how this one turns out. Right now I have the volume and the EMAs up. As you can see, we've had some choppiness in the markets. It did have an all-time high of 22 cents, 22.50 cents. And that was back in March March and May when things were very high, and then we had that turnaround in the overall market. So right now we've definitely established some support, which looks very good on the 7-day EMA. Let me change these. Actually, I don't really like using these. So me personally, because I do hold on to my coins for a lengthy period of time, I do like to kind of open up the EMAs and give it some room to work. So I watched the 21, the 50, and then the 200 EMA. I'll watch the 100 sometimes, but usually these are the ones that I want to stick to. So with that being said, can I maximize this? Let me go back to this. So with that being said, right now, as you can see, we've had a little bit of a turnaround. So we had a bearish crossing on the 21 EMA, broke through the 50, broke through the 200, and then that's when we found its low. Right now, as you can see, we're kind of consolidating between all of them, which looks really good. In terms of like its pressure, it doesn't really have that much wiggle room in terms of failing. If it breaks down to 5 cents, anywhere under 5 cents, I'm just accumulating more down here, because I very, very firmly believe in this project. Now in terms of where it can go short term, if we can see a nice move on the 21 EMA, right? As soon as this 21 EMA crosses above the 50 and the 200, we're looking to go pretty strong, especially on some decent volume. So with that being said, I do see the potential for one to go to $1, and now that's not just based off of I want a dollar. Not only is that a psychological level, but it does have some validity in terms of what the project is worth in terms of its tokenomics, and just based off of some fundamental research that I've done. Again, I'm not going to get into the fundamentals on this video. However, definitely looks solid down here in terms of its consolidation. And if you've checked out the Filecoin video, I kind of went through the market cycles. So we had definitely an accumulation zone here. We've had that markup here, and then we've pretty much gone through the distribution, and then now we've already hit the decline. So we've hit all 4 market cycles, and ultimately I would really like this thing to just kind of chop around a little bit more until Bitcoin and the overall markets finds its way into a bullish cycle and starts reaching new highs, because I definitely believe that this one will follow the markets in terms of its potential. So since we've hit all 4 cycles already, like many other coins, we've established a pretty good, solid ground bottoming here. We've had 2 double bottoms here. I'm sorry, 2 now. We've had a double bottom here. And we're just consolidating very nicely. Again, anything around the 5 cent range, I'm going to be accumulating. If it breaks down below that, I definitely accumulate some pretty heavy shares. However, I don't see that likely happening. But with that being said, yeah, I mean this thing's looking pretty solid. Let me break it down on the 4 hour chart for you guys. So on the 4 hour chart, again, kind of just a little bit of a more micro analyzation here. We do have some pretty good movement going, some pretty high volume just a couple weeks ago, and again, as we continue up into a bear market, or I'm sorry, into a bull market, this definitely has the potential to move quite nicely. So that's my thoughts on one. In terms of where I think it could be at, on a short term, I don't like making any predictions or making any type of assumptions. I like to react a little bit more than I do in terms of predicting. I do think that we could very well in the short term, however, see some resistance on the 10 mark. Just for psychological levels, I think that once we start trending up, we might chop around here again before breaking out into maybe like that $0.25 again. So after 10, I don't see us having much of an issue grinding up at least until the 20 mark, especially if this thing starts to get some volume. And yeah, I mean that's pretty much my overall thoughts on this. So let me know if you guys have any questions on it, or if you guys want me to do a review on terms of like its tokenomics and in terms of what it can do. But be sure to look into this coin because I definitely see some potential in it.